You're in your superhero mode. I got you. Thank you, Ernest. Thank you, Paul.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
All right. Goodbye, everyone.
There you go.
Man, we gotta. I mean, we could never make it up to that level, but man, we gotta sing like the Link sometimes.
We should do a whole musical episode.
Yeah.
All singing the whole
All
show.
singing the whole show.
We'll get through this pandemic, this I know, cause the car score today is 2.0.
Oh.
I'm not even going to embarrass myself. It's okay.
Come on, you could rap your part, Bree, since you want to be gangster. You could rap.
I want to be gangster.
Rap the
Oh,
news.
I want to be gangster.
No, I'm
okay.
just, since you are a gangster, I didn't mean you want it. You're not definitely not a
If you're
wannabe.
down with me, I'll be your friend. You can get the PCR test or antigen.
That's from the
You're
dome,
good.
ladies and gentlemen. That's from the dome.
Whew.
All right, Jay, good job.
Sabrina got the test, don't you know?
She got her own swab nostril. Sorry. Leave it to Tremor to rhyme, don't you know, a nostril. That's like when we rhyme salt and coat.
Yeah. Okay, wait, how many CDs did you have
If you're
out
cold, wear a coat.
How many
If
CDs
it
did
doesn't
you put
taste
out?
good, just put salt.
there? How many CDs did you put out over the course
There's
of
a
your
lot.
career?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Oh, come on. You know this.
Come on, Jay. Why are you always doing this to me?
No, how
there was
many
like
CDs
5
do
or
you have?
6 or I don't know. There's
Oh,
7.
my goodness.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It's art. I mean,
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I've always respected that about you.
Thanks, Jay. You want to come over here and massage my shoulders?
Okay, okay, and then DJ Joester is gonna be like doing his, doing the crossfade action like in the background.
All right. Hey, there you go. You heard it here first. An episode of The Link as a musical.
The musical.
Yeah.
The Link,
The musical.
The Link, the musical. We can
There
make
you
that
go.
happen.
Yeah.
And all our guests will have to sing.
That's
their
right.
responses.
Yep. So we're going to have to pick our guests very carefully.
Okay, wait. We have done this before, remember? The day after your birthday, Senator Telotaitig, we actually sang you happy birthday, and we're like, Senator, sing the budget. And she was cracking up, and she was like,
Slow jam the budget.
But then also
I
Senator
think we're on to something, guys.
and then
yeah,
Senator
yeah.
Therese Terlahi was also on the same call, and she's like, dude, I'm not doing that. She's like,
I know,
I'll
it'd
just
be
be in the
fun.
back of the room, polishing off my law degree. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Public health, like Janella, she can sing.
Right.
The governor, Crystal, can sing. I mean,
Oh, Crystal would
Very
be.
fun.
Oh man.
bring Ernest back on. Yeah.
Right on.
Great.
Who
Yeah,
else
yeah,
can
who
sing?
else in the-
I
yeah,
feel
who's
like I feel like Lieutenant Governor Josh can sing.
He probably can.
Right?
Anybody.
Oh,
everybody
Mayor
can
Hoffman.
sing.
We can bring Mayor Hoffman on.
In the village of Sinahanya.
Yeah.
Sean Gumatauta can sing. Sean can belt out those 70s tunes.
He can.
He'd probably
Do you
like
like pina coladas?
Yeah. Hey, I've been to when he was working here. Sean and Bree and I went to karaoke many times, and Sean would always, baby, come back. You can put it all on me. He'll crank those out, man.
Well, you're a good singer,
It's
Jay.
like Sessions
is.
presents
Jay,
Sean
yeah.
Gumatauta.
All right, Jay. So, Jay, are you really a good singer, or do
No,
you
I'm
do
not.
like?
Yes, he is a really
not.
good
He is,
singer.
right? Yeah.
I've heard him sing.
No, I'm not.
I'm not a
Yes,
good
you are.
singer at all, but I pretend. What I do is because like I did all those different voices over the years. I just pretend that I'm a good singer.
And you convince yourself in your mind.
No, and
I'm
then
a
it's
good
just really mimicking, is all it is.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just mimicking what a good singer would sound like,
Sabrina can
and failing
crush.
miserably at it.
There are 4 songs that Sabrina absolutely owns. She sings it in karaoke, and nobody else. The
Sabrina
rest of the
looks
night,
like she can kill
I swear,
TLC.
will request those
Oh
songs.
my goodness.
Do you do TLC, Brie, or is that too weak for you? She's more like Tupac.
In,
No,
in
I've
the
never,
car,
I've never heard you do Waterfall. You've done You Ought to Know by Alanis
I'm one of those
Morissette.
car singers
Yeah.
singing in the
Bree's
car.
gonna be
and
like,
I love it now because I have a mask on, so nobody could tell I'm totally singing the song and going nuts in my car.
Bree's
Okay,
gonna do
okay.
maybe next week. Bree can do a special performance for you guys for Christmas. Tupac ambitions as a writer.
Okay, Melanie Untalan is saying, "Did you have a Red Bull, Jason?" No, I did not, but I mean maybe.
No, that's just how he is.
Okay, wait. Okay, and we want to know what you guys think, chat room. Okay, and oh wow, we've actually got some
You guys
professional
are
musicians.
gangster rap
Guys,
singing.
we are going hard this morning because not only was Ernest, a professional director, we've also got in the chat room this morning our friend Jack Larimer, who's a professional
Oh.
musician. Our
Right,
friend
yeah.
Rachel.
I need to get a hold of you, Jack.
Our friend
I'll
Rachel
contact you after
Esteves,
the
who is a
show.
Yeah.
professional musician.
I want
and
to shout out
producer.
Rachel and the Dolls because they just now sent over a bunch of great Christmas performances as we're going to be doing a lot of holiday performances for you guys. So thank you to the Dolls. Rach and the Dolls. Anytime we need any content. There's a bunch of
Yes.
artists who, anytime we say, "Hey, we're trying to do this, can you guys send us some songs?" They're really just so cool
Yeah.
about it
Right.
and always just willing to help, which is cool because there are some artists, like I've actually had reached out to local artists and been like, "Hey, can you record something, blah, 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 not the majors?" And they're like, "Oh, can you talk to my manager?" Like, what? You got what you talking about, Willis? You got a manager?
We should be getting a performance from Joy James Atta.
Oh,
So
nice.
I reached out
Oh,
to
nice.
her last week, and so she's excited about it, and so I'm excited about it because I haven't seen her perform on the show yet.
And
Right.
I used to play with Joy in church, and I mean, she's always been just like, just natural God-given ability. And when she really, really got good at playing piano, of course, she's now the music teacher over at GW. She's phenomenally talented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also
And her
reached
sister
out
Jenny
to,
too. She's a fantastic singer.
Uncle Jesse Bias and
Oh,
Aunt
yeah.
Ruby. But I know there was the wedding over the weekend, so I haven't heard back. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna try
congratulations to
calling.
Christian, our buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trench.
I had a good call with Eric Borja of Messiah Hoffa yesterday, and he was talking about, the song you did, that "It's Christmas time in the island,
Yes,
my favorite
yes.
time of the year." He was just talking about how he tries to put humor in a lot of his songs. It was really cool. He called me out of the blue, and he was like, "Hey, what year did you go on did you start on the radio?" Because I guess he was talking with the wife about when did Malfunction or whatever come out. And so we're kind of reminiscing. He's like, "Yeah, that's why I try and put a little humor in his songs." But anyway, long story short, I got him to commit to doing some holiday performances for us.
Okay, wait. I wanted to ask this. Okay, in chat room, we need you. Okay, and now Ernest is in the comments replying to the comments that you guys were doing during his interview. So good. Yeah, so we have a bunch of professional musicians here. Okay, what is your number one, each of you? And don't lie. What is your number one karaoke song that you have to crank it? Like if you were to put money on it, or you were to save somebody's life, and somebody
Yeah.
said the future of the island economy hangs in the
my
balance of you
Wow, no pressure.
singing this song.
That's for me the gauge is like 2 beers or 6 beers in. So that's
Yeah,
what
let's
I
hear
know.
what's your 2 beer song
Oh,
when you
yeah,
just
what-
start, when you just warming
And
up.
chat
Two
room,
Bree.
let us-
beers is like
let us know,
a
too.
Alanis Morissette. You ought to
Dang.
know.
That's 2 beers. That's
Yeah.
hard.
No,
Six
yeah,
beers,
how do you-
six
how do you
beers
do
is
that?
like Eminem.
Yeah. Eminem and Tupac.
Wait, and what's the song you do by Eminem?
My name is.
Yeah, no, not My Name Is. It's the.
You know what song I can really kill from Eminem is Stan.
Oh,
Remember that
that's
song
morbid.
Stan? Yeah.
That's morbid though when you,
Yeah.
you get like the Didos part.
But it's got that
Things can
super
go,
build up.
I
Yeah.
wonder why. Okay, my.
Tears gone cold, I wonder why. We're not a bit alone.
Okay, I will admit, Bree has actually bought me a beer because the first time when I first started KUM I started in '99, and then they invited me to hang out, a couple months later, right? So the entire news team, and this is old school KUM. This is Sabrina, Sean, Gracie Kyanan, Stephanie Lum, Gene Hudson, old school, right? So we went to this one karaoke place down in Anigua, and they were like, "Hey, new guy, sing and everything." I was
Hey, newbie!
yeah. So I broke out.
Anigua?
I mean, I'm not a singer, but I broke out. "She's Out of My Life" by Michael Jackson. I did not have to buy another drink the whole night. These guys took care of me because I was like,
Let's
they
hear
were-
it, Jay.
Huh?
Michael Jackson, that's hard.
Yeah. Well, when you go.
How's
through
it go?
pu-
How's it go,
When you go
Jay?
through puberty at age 38, it's kind of a little easier.
Let's hear a little bit. Just a little
She's
snippet.
out of my life, and I don't know whether to laugh or cry. I don't know whether to live or die.
Sing
And
it.
cuts like a knife. She's out of my life. And of course, no. Okay.
Told you he could sing.
Okay, I don't want to do any
He
singing.
can
I don't want to
sing.
sing anymore.
No, but again, that's the one song I know how to.
Oh,
Anything
man.
else?
Can
comes
you do
on.
"Don't Stop Till You Get Enough"?
Huh?
Can you do "Don't Stop Till You
No,
Get
that's
Enough"?
the only Michael song I know how to do. But dude, and the only reason I know that is because Eddie Murphy and Delirious.
Sign him up, Ernest. Sign
There
him
you
up.
go, Ernest. Come on, Jay wants to play
I
theater
have
with
been
you.
telling Ernest for years, if he ever brings Avenue Q, you ever seen Avenue Q, that play with the puppets? I mean, it's very, very adult. I mean, this is not probably something they couldn't do at the gate level, but it's super, super funny. I mean, it's very mature humor. I was like, if Ernest ever brings Avenue Q out here, I am the first person at his audition.
Okay.
You know who's a really, really good singer? You guys, a former colleague of ours, Kai Panay, Christine Young.
Oh yeah.
Kai
yeah,
can
she is
sing
amazing.
her butt off.
But you know what I really love about this time of year is I feel like of all the music in the world that you can sing, Christmas music is the easiest music to sing if you can't even sing, because it's just there's a vibe. You get the feels, the Christmas, the holiday feels. You know what I mean? And it's like you could be the crappiest singer, but as long as you're it's just like go, yeah, own it, yeah, Grandpa.
Yeah, but then you try and sing that Mariah Carey song.
Yeah, well, you got to know your
my gosh.
limits, right? Yeah.
Okay, well, here's an interesting perspective from
For Christmas.
Paloma Ramos, you guys. You guys also need to consider the crowd demographic for karaoke. That's very true. If we were the boomers or Generation X, then you bust out the 70s, 80s, and early 90s. With millennials and Gen Zers, go with the early 2000s. However, everybody loves ABBA.
Yeah, you know
that is very true. You can never go wrong with an ABBA song in karaoke.
I feel like that used to be the way back in the day, but when Guitar Hero came out, it just turned a lot of kids on to like old music. You know what I mean? Because they had Leonard Skinner, Freebird. There were so many like classic songs on Guitar Hero, and it was so big, everyone was playing it, that a lot of people, that's where my kids sometimes would pick up like, hey, the Beatles, or hey, you know, I don't know if they have the Beatles, but just old music in general, right? So now it's like younger people know more about older music.
Wait, so you got to read the room when you go to a karaoke?
I don't. I got my 5 or 6, you know, go-to jams that I can. But
You know what's really
karaoke,
good
that
too?
seems like I haven't even karaokeed in so long.
Yeah.
And I mean, and even the pandemic, it just seems like a super spreader event.
No, you know what? You know what's really
Was
good?
it? There was the one Christmas party. Afterwards, we went to the one in Tumon. But I think Nestor put on a song. Was it? I Got 5 on it. Was he the one who put that?
What?
Really?
Was he the one who put that
Nestor
on?
Lecanto performing I Got 5 on it by the
Song
Loonies.
about rampant marijuana use. Nestor, like the most
Was he the
straight
one
edge
who
guy.
put that on? I
I-
can't remember.
I got to see that.
But yeah,
I'm gonna start calling him
that was one of the
5.
songs I remember.
Nestor, strive for 5.
No, you know what? You know what I've also learned though. If you're at karaoke, but that's a very very good point by Paloma about like appealing to your demographic. If you guys break out the old Kenny Rogers, can never go wrong with. Kenny
Oh, yeah.
Rogers.
Any country song, I can do it. You know who does
She
it really?
believes in me. I'll never know just what she sees.
You
in
picked a
me.
fine time to leave me, Lucy.
Oh yeah.
4 hungry children and a crop in the field.
Wow, guys.
Sorry. REO Speedwagon. Mary Jane Villagomez writes
Yes.
in. REO Speedwagon, man. Yeah, they got a couple jams that are just like.
You know that does better with military folks, and I don't want to make this like a whole like a race war thing. We're never doing
Too late. You're
Yeah.
racist.
But REO Speedwagon and Chicago tend to be better with Chamorros and military. Like all of a sudden, you come out from like a bathroom, right? Because you probably had like 3 or 4 like mature beverages. You come out,
I don't want to sleep.
yeah. Or all of a sudden, it's like one of your friends just like, heard it from a friend who. That's my jam. That's my jam.
Hey! Or Doobie Brothers is another weird
Yeah.
one. Right?
Where's
Well, thanks, guys.
Darlene Vigil says can't go wrong with Hall & Oates. Hall & Oates is challenging. That's hard.
Yeah. It's too high.
She's Gone is very difficult.
Although I do Man Eater sometimes on occasion.
I was gonna say that's one of their tougher ones.
Yeah, Glenn writes in, sing Contababwe. Yeah, that's another, like, you guys ever do Chamorro songs?
Yep, no,
Like Casamento, Tristy Zoo. Yeah, there's only a few
Tristy Zoo.
that's on there, yeah. Yeah, Tristy Zoo is nice.
Do you do Tristy Do? The whole house goes quiet because it's like a respect thing
Yeah,
too.
look about Nana.
Yeah.
You're thinking about Nana. That was Nana's jam. All
Okay,
right.
well, Ken Guerrero says sing something from DeBarge. Time will reveal. Wow. Actually, you know what's another? Really
I never
good...
really went beyond To the Rhythm of the Night. That was like the extent of my DeBarge.
Okay, well, Miami Sound Machine is also really, really good. When you break out some Gloria Estefan, that's good. But you know what I will also do too is remember Jermaine Jackson's only hit.
We don't have to take our clothes
No, that
off.
was Jermaine Stewart,
Oh,
Michael's brother, Jermaine Jackson.
I don't know. Yeah.
Why don't you do what you do when you do what you do to me? And okay, and a dork like me, right? Look at this. I'm like 90% torso and everything like that. I'm not impressing anybody. All right. I meet you guys, and in 2 minutes you're gonna be, God, this guy is the most dweebish dude in a. I sing like certain songs and everything like that. It will completely change your attitude about me.
I had no idea.
For those 2 minutes and 34 seconds, you will actually think I'm somewhat debonair or cool.
I had no idea, guys. Jason could sing. I had
Are
no
you
idea.
serious?
I didn't know anything. I went in cold.
Can you do when you go really, really high?
Yeah. Like Earth, Wind, and
I
Fire
have to
high.
anchor the news tonight, right? I don't want to like blow out my vocal cords. Like, hey, everybody, welcome to the news. Because
Do like Reasons,
just a
Earth,
little
Wind, and
taste.
Fire high.
Come on.
Yeah.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. That is in. Yeah, you're talking so much smack over here. Let's hear. What are
No,
you?
I ain't saying anything. I told you guys I can't sing. I just pretend to be a singer, and I can.
Can I make a request? Yes, please make a request.
Okay, well, Debbie says Leonard Skinner. Yeah, that's. And if you do the extended, the live version of Freebird.
Can you just do the Earth, Wind, and Fire so we can take a break and get back to the show?
Earth, Wind, Reason.
Something high. I don't know what's high.
Sing that Reasons. I like that song.
Reasons. Yeah, kind of. There's nothing there.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Debbie Gibson. There you
Stacy Ladistone, but I'm pretty sure she meant Stacy Ladisaw, right?
Is that the I Still Believe?
No, remember Stacy Q?
No, but
Two of hearts,
Oh, yeah.
two hearts that beat as one. Oh yeah.
All over my body.
No, whoa.
That's part of the song.
Okay, remember Samantha Fox?
Yeah.
And everybody's singing Samantha Fox. Hey, you know she's a porn star, right? It's like, oh, okay, I guess we can't sing that one anymore. I want to have some fun. And it's like, well, oh, that's what she meant. No, there are certain karaoke
Look, Jay,
bars.
are you going to sing the high thing or not?
Okay, wait, I just want to say that karaoke bars right now kick so much ass because as a metalhead,
Did you take your meds this morning?
apparently not. Well, somebody was asking if I had a Red Bull. Ken Guerrero says this one is easy. Ben from Michael Jackson. Wow, that's. Remember Ben? The one about the movie, well, like with
The rat.
The kid who had the rat.
Yeah.
And the two of us need look no more. That's hard. And okay. Glenn says it.
wow, man.
Pinch your beep to go higher. Yeah, everybody says you pretty much have to like get a vice grip with you in the karaoke bar and put your baby making parts in that if you want to hit like.
All right, Melanie writes in, Sabrina needs to sing Hagu.
Oh yeah. No.
Yes.
Guys, it's 7:48, Jay, so last ask here.
The reasons
like a-
that we're here.
Hug was like a 4 beer.
Go on.
I said hug was like a 4 beer.
Now I'm craving your body in this place. Don't wanna go there, none in the face. I don't even remember the words. God, I'm under pressure.
Who cares about the words?
Okay, Debbie says I have Samantha Fox on my playlist. So do I on Spotify. That's a good song. I heard Chris does a killer Shallow performance.
I do, actually, yeah.
Really?
It's one of those, I don't want to really brag about it, but I do.
Humble brag. Wait, which part do you take, though? Do you take Lady Gaga?
Hello, I take, what's his face? Rocket Raccoon.
Okay, Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah. Tell me something, girl.
Oh, I love that song.
Are you tired of this modern world? Or do you want more? Is there something that you're searching for? I'm falling. And that's yeah. I don't want to get. That's
I hate to ruin it if you haven't seen the movie. That dude dies at the end.
Yeah, I gotta stand up and have the guitar to really sing it because.
Okay, wait.
I think there's a guitar in the office.
Wait,
Yeah.
you guys. Mary Jane Villagomez. How could we have neglected it? Celio and Capono. Everyone sings About You in Guam karaoke bars at least 1,000 times a night.
Right.
And no one ever complains. I know everything. What a beautiful song.
Okay, guys, are we karaoke'd out now or what? I feel like I never want to karaoke again. And we didn't even go.
We have a request, I believe, for DJ Joseph, Christina Hokog, saying, "Can you please sing Somewhere Out There, the land or no, the
Somewhere
An
Out
American Tale." What do you?
I
sing,
know.
sir?
Can you guys please sing Happy Birthday? It's my mom's birthday.
Here we go. That's one I can do.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Wait, let's get in tune. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh no! No, you know what? We'll warm up like the kids from Trip 2. Ready?
Of
Half a day.
Okay.
This is the link, everybody, and this is going out to Sabrina's mom.
Okay.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Auntie.
Auntie Sabrina's own mom.
Happy
birthday to you. May the dear Lord bless you. May the dear Lord bless you. May the dear Lord bless Auntie Sabrina's own mom.
And Jokester is doing the tinikling.
Happy birthday to you.
What is he doing?
Jokester is doing the tinikling.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
The tinikling, Joe?
Yes.
That's the tinikling, okay.
Okay, wait, and before we
Oh, damn.
before we go to break,
You gotta get video of that.
before we go to break, we do have a deliberate request, and I guess we can't go to break. Sabrina, can you at least sing something from the Jets?
Oh, what's the Jets?
You got it all over him.
Oh my God, I need music for that.
What else did the Jets sing, sir? The Jets have played on Guam, Chris. How many times? 3, 4?
You got it all over him. You must have been heaven sent. Hearing me call you in, out on a limb. Now you're all that he's got.
All that he's got.
Just look what he's got. You got it all.
Okay, now she finishes. Big finish.
Over him.
Yes!
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Right on. I feel like the bosses are going to text in a second, guys. It's just too much. Gets overdoing it.
See what happens when we have a guest who isn't able to make it on the show? Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, Ernest and Paul, we overshined you guys this morning.
Okay, and Melanie.
Oh, you think you can sing?
Also,
Hold on.
Also, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Mooning, Tumon Harmon, Mayor Louise Rivera.
Oh, Mayor Louise.
Happy birthday, Mayor.
Yes. Happy birthday, Mayor.
Okay, and now Glenn's saying, sing Make It Real.
No, we're okay.
Did you go to the Jets concert?
No, I didn't.
I have only,
I went to the Jets concert
how can you go to the Jets concert and not even know what they sing?
when they were on Guam. I know it when they play it.
Make it real.
Okay.
I feel like all their songs were the same.
Okay,
Kind of sound the same.
Funny story, I'm metal to the core, right? I'm a diehard
Yeah,
metalhead.
Jay is so metal, right? When you look at him and you hear him, you're like, this is a guy who's into metal.
But I've only ever been to one concert on Guam, right? And I love music. And I only went to Expose, and it's because one of my teammates had like tickets, and his girlfriend canceled, so he gave us and like 3 other guys like tickets. Hey, let's go to, and the tall Latino one from Expose when they came out here in 1990. When we had front row seats, right? She reached out and she grabbed my hand and she was like, "When I look at him," and I was like, "Whoa, I think my voice is changing now."
Still changing.
I suddenly got hair in my underarm. And I want to brag about how long I can be on the phone
All
with a
right.
chick.
Thank you guys so much. That has been our little bit on singing and karaoke.
Our
If you're
stroll down
wondering
Amnesia Lane.
where it came from, it's because we had some real singers on earlier. Ernest Achulco, and he was joined by his nephew Paul Valdez, and they're doing, Paul is doing a great. I mean, anytime you get to perform at the Kennedy Performing Arts Center, it's just legendary.
Yeah.
And so that performance is going to air on Guam. I want to say Wednesday, Jay.
Yes. And we'll make sure to have the link all over social media because, we got to support our singers. What an honor.
So it is Ernest, Paul, and then other groups representing Guam. You've got Patrick Palomo.
Oh, wow.
The Dolls, and
Dang.
you'll have Skip. And so they're all going to be doing their performances virtually for the Kennedy Center
That's
New
awesome.
York City. And again, like you said, it was Wednesday, Guam time.
Yes.
Yeah. And so we're going to put the link up somewhere.
Yes, sir.
That's cool. Hey, shout out to the Dolls. Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Also, speaking about Ernest and Gate Theater, we are partnering with Gate Theater program to produce a Christmas special with featuring the talents of the Gate kids. So that's coming up on KUAM. We're also, he mentioned Caesar. So Caesar Medina, we're also doing a dance program with him for the holiday season. And it's actually a fundraiser. Telethon, I guess you could say, to raise money for the Salvation Army, and that one is actually airing on Christmas Day.
That's
so
nice.
While you're
Good.
home, you'll be able to
singing.
watch that.
I'm down. Whatever. Dancing.
Okay, you guys, and we actually made somebody cry with our
Sorry
singing.
about that. Sorry about that.
But tears of joy.
Oh, okay.
Thank you guys. You all made my day. I love you guys. From Bree's mom.
Oh, love you, Mom.
Also, real quick, Jack Larimer, another professional musician, says also happy birthday to Fire Chief Dan Stone.
Oh, happy birthday!
Yeah, happy
Chief.
birthday, Chief. Yeah,
Oh, there you go. Yeah, just
great day to have a
you know.
birthday.
That birthday song was most especially for Sabrina's mom, but also for everybody else who's not Sabrina's mom that's celebrating their birthday today. Guys, it's 7:56. We're going to take a really quick break and come back with more of the Link on the Breeze. 93.9, good morning.
GU Self Storage, conveniently located near the Harmon McDonald's.